I happened to call Sanjay today, and I said, I'm in India now, and how could I see you before he leaves back to the US, and he's obviously leaving tomorrow night. So I got him at the right time. And then he was gracious enough to invite me today for this event because I have been very intimately involved in AUSIB, which has been a wonderful organization which Sanjay created, and because of AUSIB, I could really interact with the key leaders in the US, and he was instrumental for my meeting with President Bush, George W. Bush. He was instrumental for my meeting with Bobby Jindal, who is currently the governor of Louisiana. He was instrumental for my meeting with Mr. Bob Dole, who ran for presidency in 1996 against Clinton. And in fact, it's so humbling to see that people come to you because somebody like Sanjay is creating this huge bridge which connects Indians, Americans of Indian origin, with the people who are really controlling the U.S. politics as well as U.S. policies. And I think I'm shifting more towards policies because that's where we who are Indian Americans have to make the difference. And I think Sanjay has created this organization called AUSIB, which is not only serving that purpose, but also is excelling by creating these educational enclaves or conclaves in AUSIB. And I was here for the last year's conclave, which happened with DPU, the D.Y. Patil University, Pune. And I was very impressed with that, and I'm sure you were as well. And I just said, this is a fabulous way to create synergies. And I think synergies is the only way to go forward. And I think I spent my early 22 years of my life in India, and then I immigrated to the US 36 years ago. And after having immigrated to the US, obviously I went to school there. I got my doctorate from Minnesota, and then Pfizer recruited me, and I've been with Pfizer for 30 years. And what I wanted to give this audience who is going to be joining for the educational conclave was, how can we create not only just the opportunities to learn and educate yourselves, but how can they be, as Sanjay rightfully said, employable entities in not only the companies in India but internationally in research and development? Because ultimately innovation is something that is going to lead the world. Innovation is something that is going to make a difference. Intellectual property, which is created through innovation, is going to make all the difference in what one can do and what one can achieve. And all these things lead to what was rightfully said, that we need to create these alliances, we need to create these conflicts, and we need to bring in the right synergies by bringing the right people here and make things happen. So fortunately, when Sanjay created this, I said, I'll be happy to volunteer my time, and I'll be happy to help in any way I can so that ultimately it succeeds, because ultimately this is his passion. He's not doing it for money, he's not doing it as a business, he's doing it because that is his passion. And I think that's where I learned that how important task that he is doing this for no personal benefit, but it's for the benefit of the humankind. And I think I'm very happy to be here to help with this. I'm happy to be here to guide any students or anybody who is going to be joining the conclave and go through this and make sure this becomes a huge success. And fortunately, because of Sanjay and because of some other networks, I've been happy to know some people who are in the good positions, and so introducing the right people to the right industry folks as well as to the right R&D conclaves. One can essentially say that people coming out of these universities are really class students. they can find jobs, not just locally, but they can go abroad and make themselves very successful and create these intellectual properties and create innovation. And I think ultimately humankind is going to be the one who is going to succeed and benefit. So for all that, I just want to say that I'm here to help, and I'm going to be here for at least a month before I go back home. I live in Connecticut, and I'll be going back once the conflict is done. But I think feel free to call upon me, and I'll be happy to help. And again, happy to be here and happy to be in your own country.